We're back. All right, we're back with the stream. We had an internet issue with a storm in the area, but we're able to get it back here, reconnected, and we see Goofy Goobers still up 5 rounds to 3. Action with Vague shooting bodies on the B site. 4 players to 1 here now. Tribe with a little bit of momentum, maybe bringing this S&D back now. We've got Tribe 4 rounds to 5 in this one.
Yeah, it sounds like big to be shooting some bodies just to have some fun, right? But if I'm being completely honest with you, the thing is that yes, Tribe is getting finally the rounds that they needed, 3 in a row to be more specific. But the thing is, they are on the offensive roll, and I talked about this. I feel like that's going to be the better end of these 2 spawns. The thing is, even if they take us to round number 11, we would flip spawns after we begin with our round, and well, that will be more of an advantage for the side of Goofy Goobers. But let's not get too ahead of ourselves. First, we're going to see that bomb plant from Big. Marshy going to be blasted by Blur. Initial kill in favor of the Goofy Goobers, as now Band pushes onto Jess, gets that kill, and I'll be looking to get some more, but before that he may take the sniper. No, he's not. He's gonna be pushing for Tectonic. Ambi gets another kill. Tectonic and they get a kill for themselves. 3 versus 2. Bomb trying to be defused. Solo gets a kill. Tectonic left alone. Bomb is defused. There's not... Oh no, he's not being defused yet. We don't know where Tectonic is at. They're trying to defuse the bomb, and it's Blur to get that snipe. It's Blur to get that kill, and we will be solo to defuse that bomb. Tectonic could not do it. Tribe could not do it. And that will be the victory in favor of Goofy Goobers mod.
Yeah, absolutely. And on this map, everything comes down to how successful you are in the attacking role. And what we saw Goofy Goobers able to do multiple times there is from the defending side, they're able to either get the defuse, prevent the plant, or get all of those kills. And that success on defense is what brought Goofy Goobers that win. Now we are at 1 game to 1. As we look at the match details here, we see 14 kills from Jez, but still not enough to get that done. 10 kills for Envy, Blur with 13 as well, and Envy with all 5 of those early plants for Goofy Goobers, that early B plant strategy, and they responded perfectly to pressure in that game, coming away with the win, tying it up 1 game to 1.
And you know, the thing is, Slothy though, Slothy has been like this since the semifinals. Sometimes you see him like on first map, he got over 1.5 minutes inside of the kill. He got 40 plus kills. Yet in this game, he was only able to get 2 kills for himself, not truly having an impact as he could have needed it. And well, on the other side, Jazz though, 14, like you mentioned, my goodness, those numbers are truly crazy, but still not going to be enough. As well, Goofy Goobers took their advantages as best as they could, and ended up with the dove, ended up with a tie, and as such, we'll be getting geared up for game number 3.
Yep, absolutely. We've got a domination on standoff coming up next. I apologize for the issues. There's only so much that we can control, but we bring it back as quickly as we can every time so that we can see as much of the action as possible. Coming into this domination on standoff, now, we saw Tribe have early success with the respawn on Hardpoint, and Goofy Goobers are coming off of momentum with this S&D win. What do you think is going to be our result here for domination, Gil?
It's complicated. I definitely feel like maybe Tribe could have a better a better odd of winning this one. But my question still remains with Slothy. Is he gonna drop another 40 bomb, another 40 plus? Is he only gonna get 20? I feel like there was a game where he got like 20 something kills and died 40 times. You know what I mean? And yeah, although you do have more allies that will maybe help you balance that kind of scenario, how much can they balance if you are in a way also feeding enemies kills, feeding enemies score streaks as well? I feel like Tribe do have a better opportunity of winning this one, but in a way I feel like that will be orientated as to how Slothy plays this game.
Yeah, absolutely. And really, it comes down to the entire team as a whole being successful here, because in a domination game where B is constantly contested the entire map, sometimes you're a millimeter, 1 second of somebody stepping on that B point. You need all 5 players to be successful. We see Solo here with an aggressive push and an early position onto Dumpster, but taken out pretty quickly there for the respawn. Tech at tank goes down as well, and these teams pushing to try and get any bit of time on B they can early in this match.
Y así empezamos la partida número 3, partida de dominio, donde el equipo de Tribe tiene la oportunidad de volver a tener la ventaja en esta ocasión, mientras que Goofy Goobers, pues bueno, buscará darle un poquito la vuelta después de tan desafortunado primer mapa. The mid side of this map is going to be controlled by Goofy Goobers, but not only that, it seems like Ban took the opportunity to just go all the way around and start capturing Alpha. Now gonna find the kill onto Injectic, onto I don't know who that was, but goes back onto Alpha, and oof, was just a split second away from the capture. But I gotta tell you, Mod, I feel like that could be enough of a distraction that they could capture B as well, and there you have it. Oh, yeah. Oh, yet again. So
unlucky with these 1 second away caps. But I mean, that was executed perfectly, right? The distraction of the split cap to give you space on B, and now we see Tribe here working on the C cap, able to get that done. But in the process of that mix-up, the split cap to get space on B, Goofy Goobers are successful with a relatively early double cap. And you know, once that first B cap comes in, the recap on B is always more difficult than the first one. So a strong position from the beginning here for Goofy Goobers.
Double capture continues there for the Goofy Goobers, like you mentioned. Charlie as the only flag in favor of Tribe Gaming, but I do gotta mention, I don't really like the way they've been moving around this map, and more specifically, I don't like the fact that, well, Vegas with the breadstick, only a single kill has been caused by the bullets from Big as he approaches the outskirt of B. Is going to be pushing through the side of Covey here with a tractor with Kilo in hand, trying to go for kill number 2. Not gonna be getting it. Inside of the flag there's Marshy, but immediately Blurs decides to use that Pred missile. It denies any sort of control by the side of Tribe. And Mod, I wanted to ask you if you wanted to do a quick listening onto one of these teams.
Yep, absolutely. We can jump over and see. We'll start the listening with Tribe and see if we can see how they are managing this recovery.
You dead?
Deli, two deli side. Wanted to jump over as well.
Top blue in court.
I see no one on court.
One statue.
One back alley. One
more tractor, barrels.
Yeah, I'm watching.
We're dead.
Gas.
Go dead, bro, dead.
Gas dead.
One more gas.
I'm
on B.
Granny.
I concuss with
On C.
One more, one is coming on B.
Gotta get C,
Another one on B,
Sparrow C.
Got him.
Court. Better go B fast.
Yeah, get him off me, get him off me. One,
Mitchell.
Blue van. Anyway, one at barrel.
There's 2 in court.
Bro dead.
Cubby, one shot, tank, one shot.
Nice.
Nice.
Back blue. SKS.
He's gonna be top blue.
Watch the top blue.
Yep, top blue.
Top blue,
Deli.
All right, as we come back from the listen-in with Tribe, a ton of action during that listen-in. We saw a lot of call-outs coming in, player locations on the map, and the biggest thing that we see is Tribe able to take B, lose it, and then bring in a huge recap. So lots of transition happening during that listen-in, but Tribe able to get the double cap and starting Gil to pull this lead back. As we see that change right there.
That's the thing. The back-to-back captures over at B still gonna be in favor of Goofy Goobers. The advantage is gonna be of 26 points as we begin round number 2. And I stay with my call. I feel like there's something going on the side of Tribe Gaming. Even when we were doing that listening, I felt like the call-outs were kind of odd. The way that they were talking to each other, the way they were communicating their information was just not the best that they could have. That I could have anticipated in the past from them, but it is what it is now. I'm looking at Blur using this Annihilator defending the side of Bravo. Not gonna find any kills, not gonna find any success there. He gets the kill onto Slothy, gets taken down by Tech. Tech also gonna be using this Annihilator. Now going on to the side of Broken, making sure that no one's cleaning. Bravo gets the knock onto Solo, not gonna be pushing through. Deli wants to get a couple more kills before actually pushing for more there. He gets taken down. Blur gets a double kill. Blur wants to defend Bravo, but the thing is, it's still gonna be taken, and there you have it, Mar, the double cap. This time around, initially will be in favor of Tribe.
Yeah, absolutely. I want to see Tribe pick up the comms. It sounds frustrated when we did their listening, and you want to see them kind of smooth out some of those issues, have a little bit more success, and be able to communicate with a little bit more fluidity to be able to be successful here. I think we should take a quick listen in early in this round with the side of Goofy Goobers, see if we see something different in the comms there, and see how they're handling this lead while they're down 1 base. Jump over to Goofy Goobers right now.
Good.
Come on, guys, our priority. One CT, one barrels, behind you guys, barrels. He's dead, don't worry.
I'm sitting checked.
I got your deli side, Deli pushing up. He's dead. Half wall. Watch your half wall, he's out deli.
Dead, I'm watching top market.
I'm on B, machine deli.
Spare
Dude, tap on B. What the fuck are we doing? Broken. Tap on B, man. Just tap, doesn't matter.
Top blue, one side. He's top blue.
He's dead.
Another one.
The market. Just the market.
One on B.
Alright, let's maintain control. We have half of it. Maintain tractor.
Yeah, they have tech.
I'm 52 online.
No, SK.
Blue.
Grandma.
Golden tank.
They're gonna clean.
Blue tech. Marcy top blue.
They're still on B.
One shot, Ben. Ground granny, Ben. Bottom granny's Ben.
Dead.
You got him.
We gotta get it home.
He's focused on home. Focus on A.
I killed top blue. That's my life on B. Yeah, go away. Top blue.
Go B. Some go B. They're gonna go gas. Go B. I got it.
Okay. I'll go to
Top market low.
And a huge recovery during that listen-in for Tribe Gaming as they come in with the triple cap. Finally now, Goofy Goobers able to get their home base back. One note is that you could absolutely hear the urgency in the comms of Goofy Goobers. The triple cap coming in for Tribe. Now they've got the double, but Goofy Goobers, you can hear the urgency in those comms. We see the perspective of Tectonic as we see Tribe trying to move towards B and get this, and clean this up. But slowly but surely, Goofy Goobers have progressed B to the point where they're able to get the double cap now, and Goofy Goobers starting to reel in Tribe. 1 minute and 18 seconds left on the clock. The time limit may be a factor here.
That's the thing, exactly. The time limit only slightly over a minute left here. They're going to be defending that double capture as efficiently as they can, but I don't know. Is that enough? I'm not too sure. On top of that, everybody from Tribe is inside of Bravo. The flag is going to be taking the double capture. Once again, going to be in the hands of Tribe Gaming, and at this point in time, Mod, I think you were calling it, there's nothing that can be done. I don't think not even a triple cap would be enough for them to come back from this, as they tried to desperately capture Bravo. They got denied by the Tribe Gaming gang. This is just GG. Goofy Goobers did an outstanding job on S&D, but here on domination, although first round was super good, they are struggling like crazy. And here I'm looking at Ejected with 23 kills, trying to capture Bravo. Does get a kill onto Bake, but Bake threw that Sparrow before he was killed. Damage still was done, 96 to 170. We called it mud, nothing to be done. A GG well played, and Tribe will once again have the lead in these grand finals of the Meseeks Sunday Showdown.
Yeah, absolutely. Tribe coming in huge with that triple cap. You know, give it to Tribe. We said they sound frustrated. We said that Goofy Goobers had all of the urgency in their comms, but Tribe able to pull it together in that second round, get the triple cap, and completely change the momentum of that domination game, coming away with a big win, 200 points right at the end of the time limit. Now, looking at the match details here at the end of this domination game, Vague coming up big. Vague started a rough game. 1 kill on 7 deaths was the beginning of Vague's game, and he comes out 29 kills and 28 deaths, made it to positive, MVP'd the game with 6 caps. Tectonic, 10 captures. That's absolutely huge. And, you know, really close KDs here, a really competitive game, and Vague able to pull it back and have a lot of success there, especially in the second half.
Yeah, really, really good second half for the side of Tribe Gaming. I questioned the way that Vague was playing on the first half, how he was not truly having an impact here. But at the end, you said it, MVP, 29 kills. And well, when it came down to captures, it seems like Tectonic also did an outstanding job. 10 captures for himself, 26 kills, and a round of applause from me onto the side of Tribe. We said it, they were frustrated in a way, but they still managed to just, at the end, somehow keep it cool, keep it fresh, be able to turn this game around. And I don't know how they do it. Like I mentioned, they did the exact same thing against Cygnus, and that's something that Cygnus could not recover from. I wonder if Goofy Goobers will follow through the same path, or if they can just somehow change their story.
Yeah, and really what it comes down to, I think, is comebacks require leadership in game, right? They require good comms, people to stay focused, to not get tilted and start making unnecessary mistakes, because making unnecessary mistakes when you're down by 20 points makes it down by 80 points pretty quickly, you know. And Tribe, more so than almost any other team we've seen, as we jump into this next game, a hard point on raid, you know, Tribe has consistently had players on their team that demonstrate excellent in-game leadership. You know, Bolu is one of the classic examples of one of the best in-game leaders ever in mobile gaming. And he's not playing tonight on either one of these teams, obviously, but clearly Tribe with some in-game leadership able to turn that momentum around. And we're going to see if they can take the series with a hard point on raid.
That's right. Una vez más tenemos al equipo de Tribe Gaming con la posibilidad de cerrar la gran final a su favor. Están limpiando los jugadores de Goofy Goobers. Se queda dentro del punto Injectic, porque así es, hemos vuelto a punto caliente. Veamos qué tal le va en esta ocasión a Goofy Goobers, quien rompe el punto de manera inicial, pero vuelve a ingresar Tribe. Únicamente un jugador que es rápidamente aniquilado. Goofy Goobers aprovecha, quiere obtener el mayor tiempo posible en estos tan ansiados segundos. Meseeks, I do feel like a different vibe from the side of Goofy Goobers, but they are still going to be playing quite efficiently here on the first point. I feel like people are going to be rotating on the next hill pretty soon, but for the time being, Goofy Goobers doing a good job.
Yeah, and you know, I think on raid, you know, people might disagree with me on this, but I think on raid, we see Ingentic absolutely slay on the hard point right now. On raid, P1 is actually a pretty good indicator of how the team might do for the rest of the map. On so many of those other maps, P1 is completely crazy, and who knows what's going to happen. But here we see Goofy Goobers with solid control on P1, and still able to disrupt some of Tribe's rotation here so that Goofy Goobers can start the time on P2. We're seeing a lot of success from them on hardpoint right now, as Blur with the CBR on the point, and Vague able to successfully break into this point here and take it for Tribe.
Instead of the hill, we have Vague with a P90, gonna be defending. Enemies have attack 5. Bandit comes through the side, gets a 3-piece, goes for the quad, gets taken down. And that was quite problematic. You know, Goofy Goobers took plenty of kills, yet we're not capable of fighting people inside. Now Band is finally going to be able to break through, but immediately falls to the ground as Jazz was ready to roll inside of Money Room. And it seems like, well, Goofy Goobers have given up onto that scrap time. They will be staying inside of this garage. And Ban from the outside will be defending. Ban gonna be pushing to get some kills. Enemies may have attack 5, but that's still not gonna be enough for him to be stopped. He took a Pred missile to actually get that kill, but the spawns may be in favor of Goofy Goobers as Ban takes out the Sparrow, finds that kill onto Slothy, gonna be spraying onto that Jim, finds another 2 more. And that's gonna be the clean in favor of Goofy Goobers. Gets taken down at the end by Tectonic, but the damage is already done, and the point continues to be in favor of Goofy Goobers.
Yeah, you know, I think Goofy Goobers have completely fixed some of their issues with early rotations and then being able to resist the break. Because what we're seeing right now is repeated attempts from Tribe that are unsuccessful. They're able to contest, they're able to get the point a couple of times, but Goofy Goobers was early on this rotation, and they've been able to hold off the break from Tribe all the way up until the last 22, 23 seconds to this point, and then they immediately retake as we see Blur come up twice in the kill feed there, and more time go in for Goofy Goobers. We may see a game 5 here, because Goofy Goobers look like they are very serious at winning this game, very intent on winning this game with early rotations, but Tribe is early to basketball courts. Tectonic trophy systems down, and we see this break attempt coming in here. Band, Marshy, and Tectonic able to hold him off here as Tribe controls this fourth hard point. Marshy with the death machine on the point.
Sorry. And Blur will try to break through with the Annihilator, but immediately falls short. Marshy with that death machine, so crucial as he gets every single operator out of enemy's hands. And although he ended up dying, well, he defended for as long as he could and prevented any more damage to be caused by those operators. It almost feels like it didn't matter too much as eventually Goofy Goobers managed to get inside of this hill. There's no score streaks to be used by the hands of Tribe Gaming, and Goofy Goobers yet again taking enemies out, having allies in, defending as best as they can. Only one player will be alive, that's Blur, but that's all they need. Blur also working as the hook that allows the Goofy Goobers to spawn so close to the point, allows the side of Goofy Goobers to be almost doubling the points that Tribe Gaming are with right now, and that's something that not a lot of teams can say they've done in the past.
Yeah, I'm not used to seeing Tribe be this far down in a hard point game. And really what it's about is we've seen a complete flip in the roles here. We see Goofy Goobers rotating early, and then when they don't, we see Goofy Goobers with a successful retake. That's what we saw in game 1 from Tribe. And so it looks like Goofy Goobers has been able to change their momentum here, reevaluate their tactics and what they're doing on hard point, and they're seeing a lot of success from that right now. Tectonic goes down, and we see it again. Tribe was first on the rotation of this hard point, and Goofy Goobers have been able to come in and successfully break with Band solo holding this hard point with a Sparrow in and out of the hard point. Contested now. We're going to see if Band, as he keeps the hard point, 20 seconds left, Goofy Goobers continue to extend their lead over 40 points now in the lead as Band finally goes down as he loses to Marshy in the rotation. Back to the P1 reset here.
And it's going to be really important for Tribe not to fall short on this rotation. They have already done it, and they got 3 allies, making sure no one's there. Now make it 4, as actually Tectonic was able to spawn right behind that hill. That's the thing that's more important for Tribe, having as many people alive, and whenever one dies, immediately spawn back out, as he can be just around the corner of this hill. They're going to be defending. Marshy gets taken down. The only one alive will be Slothy. Slothy now having the health of Big, but both get taken down at the same time. The retake from the Goofy Goobers yet again just causing pain onto the opponents. I don't know how they've managed to do this so consistently throughout this game, but it's just such a good game from them. Such a different outcome than what we saw on the first time we saw Hardpoint. And well, you called it earlier, and I'm not too sure if will be the case, but surely there's a huge chance for the Goofy Goobers to take us into a 5th map.
Yeah, absolutely. They've clearly changed their tactic. Let's do a quick listen in for this hard point with the Goofy Goobers and see if we can find any clues in their comms as to what they're doing to have so much success right now on this hard point. We'll jump in to the audio with the Goofy Goobers now.
I'm trying to catch you.
Yeah, two kitchen.
Alright, hold on, and Jetic, you're very slow. Hold on, we're spread
No,
apart.
no.
Give it time.
I spent core.
Jungle.
Jungle there.
You can push in the jungle. They're laundry.
Two of them on you. Two of them. There's three kitchen.
They're pushing laundry. Just
Spray on
go.
the point. Spray on the point. Spray on the point.
Three dead.
Yo, pull heady. Deep pull heady.
By outer pool or where?
Spray. He was the bull heady. The fucking.
He's on
I got him.
Tree got me.
I'm dead to Sparrow.
I'm playing new.
Pool.
Yeah, I'm playing new.
You look, you gotta try to get a nigga in there.
Just don't feed him.
Pillars.
We need a stack red.
Yo, one more middle
I'm
no.
gonna just say fuck it and go new. I have tech 5. Just let me know when they're starting.
Yeah.
Sig,
red. He's
Two red.
pushing two red.
Jim.
I got one gym.
Red.
Windows, blur. Windows. We're gonna need you to windows.
He's pushing middle.
I need help in the
I'm
point.
gonna pick up your gym in a bit.
I got it.
Mid-stairs.
I got him.
Careful.
Nice, good shit. Good
AC.
shit.
There's one zigzag. Mushy zig.
AC dead. Don't worry.
There's one
He's in
in
red.
there.
Go in gym now. Watch that shit. Watch that shit. Yo, stack red.
Oh, he got me.
What is he?
And clearly, as we jump into the audio with Goofy Goobers there is all of the urgency in the call-outs from this team. They're attempting their retake here. They had the garage point, lost it to Tribe, and this has been contested ever since. So we see these teams fighting for the point in garage. Tons of urgency in the Goofy Goobers comms, and Tribe with that last point able to reel back in Goofy Goobers on this lead so that it's contested with a 20-point lead. Goofy Goobers able to pick up the point here in garage. We see Blur holding this point down, the rotation going in now for Tribe. They're over at basketball courts. We see Vague and Jez picking up the point here, using the makeshift UAV with the lightning strike to see where this team is. And as the push comes in, Band pushes in, but Vague able to hold him off here. Vague solo holding this point, waiting for his teammates up top to be able to come back down and support. Marshy now in Cubby. Gil, we see Tribe trying their best to reel in Goofy Goobers, but Goofy Goobers able to get the break, and the lead still out there at plus 30.
The lead style out there indeed, and now Band is gonna come through with his Sparrow, gets a kill but gets taken down immediately. Injectic tries to join the front but gets taken down as well. Follows through the same path. It's not an option for them to get inside. 30 more seconds for Tribe to get more and more points. And although there was a huge lead for the Goofy Goobers, it is slowly slipping through their fingers. Blur once again try to break through, gets taken down. Band from behind, tries to push, follows along the entirety of his squad. Not enough control, and now this game that was under control for the Goofy Goobers has gotten a lot more spicier as time goes on. Everybody on P1 are gonna be having their thoughts inside of this area. Blur only with 19 kills with a player inside of this hill. We've been waiting, looking at the kitchen with a P90. Does have the Annihilator to be used, but Slothy gets the kill onto Blur. Slothy cleans this area, and lucky enough, Tribe will be with things under control for a split second, but that will be not enough. They gotta make sure they get those points whenever they can.
Yeah, absolutely. Goofy Goobers trying to get their lead back here after Tribe has been able to work out some of the kinks and reel them in. Tribe here with what's looking like it's a successful break. 30 points left on this point. Depending on how they hold this, they have an opportunity to take the lead here, although P5 on raid, not the easiest of hard points to hold. We see Vague successful with that CBR on point. Only 15 seconds left. The rotation is likely to go in, but Slothy still holding this point, and Envy with Goofy Goobers able to take the point. Contested here until the last second. We might see a hotly contested P1 coming in, and a P1 here that determines the winner as we go into this 222 to 224. Gil, this is a close one. Not what I expected after we saw a lead of plus 40 earlier.
This is a close one. We're back into P1. Everybody's working Their butts off is still gonna be enough for Tribe. I'm not too sure. Injecting was alive, gets taken down, but Solo's there as well. Solo gonna be pushed. Solo gets taken down. Injecting spawns too far away. Band drops dead. Then Blur wants to get control. They need a couple more seconds. There comes Solo. There comes the Purifier. He tries to jump over a rock. The control is back into the hands of the Goofy Goobers. They want to take the dub. The defense for Solo is immaculate. They want to get the dub. Solo is making the job so solid for himself. He's just getting as many kills as possible, and they have done it. Goofy Goobers take the dub. I thought that he was gonna be for Tribe, but that Purifier was just perfection. Alongside with Band using that Spyro, Tribe could not fight back against that. Perfect timing for those operators, and as such, a hard-earned victory will be in favor of Goofy Goobers. Mod, we got a game 5.
You could not have better operator use at the end of that game. We saw Solo with the Purifier. We also saw Band pull out the Sparrow as well. And I mean, they stacked up 6 or 7 kills in the last few seconds of that game with those operator skills. Goofy Goobers, a hard fought game 5 coming in. Ingentic with 147 on the point. We see Band with 47 kills. And Envy with 44 kills. Huge kill counts here as we go to a very close ending in that hard point. I think everybody's excited to see a game 5. And, you know, Tribe comes with a lot of hype. But Goofy Goobers are putting them to the test here.
Did I hear someone else besides you talk right now, or my
admin?
Oh, hello. Do you have to talk to us?
Yes.
Oh, do we have to be muted?
Preferably.
All right. We'll be right back here in just a second as we go to the waiting screen and work out a quick admin issue.